Good evening and welcome along to the 2021 NatWest International Open and the first semi-final, the climax of the first semi-final between Mark Williams and Ken Doherty. Now, when we left it at about 3 o'clock this afternoon, you may have seen that Mark Williams took a 2-frame to 1 lead. So there's 4 to play in tonight's session, potentially 4, and Ken Doherty needs to win at least 3 to go through to the final, and what an achievement that would be. We're joining in the very first frame at the start of the evening's play, and let's join it now with your commentator. Here he is. Here's John Stuttard once again. Well, we're all set to go then. Ken Doherty 2 frames to 1 down gets us underway in tonight's evening session. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Foul. Mark Williams, 4.
Not a good start. So, Mark Williams, apologies there if you heard an alarm, that's our commentary box. Just shut me up a little bit there. It'd have been a beauty if you'd have pulled off that pop. Where the balls are spread, it's going to be difficult to get on colours at this early stage of the frame. But Ken's up the mark.
1.
The first frame of a potential 4 tonight. It could be as much as 2 frames. If Mark Williams takes the next 2, he would win the match outright because he's 2 frames away from the final. But I'm sure Ken Doherty will have something to say tonight, and he'll have come out of his hotel room near the venue here in Barnsley with a point to prove tonight in front of a big capacity crowd.
Thirteen.
Well, that hasn't worked out too bad for Ken. On the pink. Now he's amongst
20.
them. Break moves to 20.
$21.
And for those of you watching in black and white, it's the red over the left corner pocket that he's going for. For those who are watching in black and white. Oh, we missed the great Ted Lowe.
$25.
And that's perfect. Roll the blue in.
$30.
Break moves to 30. Ken queuing beautifully, like he did in the first frame this afternoon. And he's just about, I think, on the yellow. Maybe a very thin snake, but he's capable. And he's got it. Oh, that's a cracking shot. Well, you can't play a fin snick any better than that. Got a good round of applause from this knowledgeable snooker crowd here at the Metrodome. Yeah, in sunny Barnsley. Which shines for about 10 days of the year. That's not me saying it, it's Barnsley folks saying it. Hardly ever sun shines up here.
40.
That yellow ball, actually, I agree, could be up for a shot at the tournament. I hope it's providing you guys with some epic entertainment in this, and a little bit of escapism from the real world that we are living in at the moment. A very dodgy world at the moment with everything that's going on in real life. So a bit of snooker is always a good bit of escapism. Well, after that initial poor start, Ken Doherty has built up a very good break here. 47. No blacks in it. 8 reds, a yellow, a green, 2 blues and 4 pinks. Again, pink ball I would have thought.
48.
Unless the blue goes into the opposite corner. Which I'm not certain it does, but I think yeah, it'll pass. And pass it does. And again he's on the red. For those watching 53. In black and white, it's just to the right of the pink, as you're watching on television. So in fact it will be the, I think, the highest 54. Break I think I can remember of the tournament. 54. You only get money if you get a century break in this tournament. The highest breaks. Single digit figures do not count.
59.
59's the break. And that's the way it's staying. So a magnificent break there with 59 for Ken Doherty has put him in charge of this frame.
59. So
55 points behind with 67 on the table now for Mark Williams. Can he clean up and take this best frame of tonight's session? If he wants to win it at this visit, Mark, he'd go 1 frame away from the final. But with Ken in complete control of the frame, in terms of the scoreboard, he'll need to have a superhuman effort now to take this 4th frame of a possible 7. And then he's not on a red.
4.
Looks like it's going to be end of break for the Welsh Wizard. The Welsh Possum Machine is no more because he's left 1 on. And Ken has a chance to wrap this 4th frame up at this visit. Confidence booster for the Irishman. Where's the brown going? Where's the brown going? It's okay.
1.
Now, where's that cue ball going? Just stopped in a nick of time. It's going to be a fin snick again on the red ball. But he's going to have a go at it. And he's got it. And the yellow will pot into that. Might take the pink on actually. Trying to remove one of these 2 reds. Well, he tried to do so, but he didn't make certain of the pot.
Ken Doherty, 6.
Well, he needs some snookers now, does Mark? And I don't think he's going to get them with shots like that. So Ken, knowing that the frame is safe, he can have a little bit of a little dabble now. He can play some exhibition shots if he wants. Well, he's got the angle on the pink. Still that red tight on the cush. He meant to be adventurous, and flamboyant, he almost snookered himself.
Ken Doherty, 7.
Williams needing snookers. He's not going to give in. Look at there, the black is. That's a very good snooker. I suppose 1 or 2 questions for Mark Williams. And he's nowhere near with that. And I don't think Ken can see both sides of that. Might call a free ball here.
Foul. Ken Doherty, 4. Free ball.
Predictably he'll go for the black, which is only worth 1 point because it's effectively a red shot.
One. Six.
Frame 1 now, he can play 1 or 2 1 point sort of shots.
Foul. Ken Doherty, 6.
Well,
Mark Williams, 4.
That is amazing. But Mark has decided to continue. Was going to play on. That's a bit of a mistake from the Welshman. So Ken now has a chance to win at this visit.
1.
Well, he's already won it at this. He already won it a few visits before, but. Goes. So what happens now? It's going to be 2 frames all with 3 left to play.
7.
Could be going the distance this frame. Well, can he see the green? He can. It's to finish the cuts. Can he do it? Oh, not quite. Not quite. And Mark Williams concedes. And Ken Doherty levels the match. And we go to 2 frames all.
Conceded. Frame, Ken Doherty.
Next Sunday, live and exclusive on JB Sports, Premier League action finally returns, where we bring you our 3rd match of the series between Wolverhampton Wanderers, 2 wins out of 2, and Chelsea are going well under Frank Lampard, with Thibaut Werner and co really doing terrifically well. Should be a cracking atmosphere, cracking game, and Molyneux will be round jam-packed for this one next Sunday afternoon. So to find out which one of these 2 teams will get 3 valuable points and keep their 100% records going, tune in next Sunday at 1:30 for Wolves against Chelsea, the match live and exclusively on JB Sports. Don't miss it. So 2 frames all, and Mark Williams to get us underway in frame number 5, and again enough once more from the break.
Foul. Ken Doherty, 4.
Oh, there's a shredding, placing the final at stake. Potentially 3 frames left to this match. Definitely we've got 2 coming up, and that includes this one.
1.
Don't forget, tomorrow we've got a very good semi-final between Mark Selby and Jimmy White. The whirlwind back in a major semi-final for a long time. Something like 13 years since he reached a major semi-final, Jimmy. But here he is now.
8.
In one tomorrow. You'll be able to see highlights of that, the best of the action from that one, with us tomorrow. One of the biggest things in Jimmy White's recent career. 6 times world runner-up. This is going to be the key frame now. Key frame, whoever gets this one will take a very big psychological advantage going. Oh my word. How unlucky can you get?
Ken Doherty, 4.
Oh dear, oh dear. You just wonder, as Williams used up all his 9 lives against Ronnie O'Sullivan,
1.
maybe it's Ken Doherty's night. Well, we'll find out at the end of the night.
Four.
Nicely on the black.
5. Twelve.
Oh, a little bit excited there, Ken.
Ken Doherty, 12.
Thought he could pot it. And now Mark has got a big chance. This third frame, all hinges on this really. If Mark Williams gets it, then it's going to be very difficult for Ken to bounce back here.
Seven. Eight.
Oh, Mark. Hit it too hard, son.
Mark Williams, 8.
So the experienced Irishman back at the table. And that is good position on the yellow.
1.
And I don't think there's much other option than the yellow. Just try and get a little bit of screw back just to get down to those reds. And he's alright. He's on with a red into the left middle.
4. Ten.
Actually played by the Irishman. Using the spider. And that should have been regulation pot even with the spider in tow.
10.
The cue over that red, red that's right on the side of the cushion. And where's that cue ball going? It's alright.
1.
A few times where it's gone in off at the moment, and
6.
well, he's made a run for his own back there. I think he'll try and double it into the corner. This frame really.
Mark Williams, 6.
Well, he's trailing here, and Ken really having it all his own way here tonight. He didn't go slightly his way. Could have had 2 there in one shot.
1.
But I'll be happy with the 1. Most players under the circumstances always are. That's a lovely shot. There's a gentle clap from the crowd.
6.
He's come out here tonight, Ken, firing on every cylinder you could possibly think of.
7.
That's a lovely black. Oh, is it? Oh, I thought it was there. I must admit, I thought I called it, and I called it wrong. If this cost Ken the frame, I am sorry, mate. Everybody in this auditorium, the 2 players in this auditorium here at the Metrodome, really getting the jitters. Here comes Ken. Nothing going in the pockets. It's almost as if that the pockets have tightened up over time, and nothing wants to go down until now. Well, maybe that's the bit of luck that Mark Williams desperately needed. Well, this NatWest International Open has produced
6.
some epic, if not big breaks, but epic finishes to frames and shot results. With the standard will come much better as the season goes on.
7.
Well, we're going to see the start of a Mark Williams revival in this frame. I think the answer to that question is a big fat no.
Mark Williams, 7.
So 43 on the table, and Ken 23 ahead. Can win the frame at this visit. The only problem is that the red on the cushion is going to be the most difficult shot in the world.
1.
And you'll need to be on that last red. You'll make certain of the blue. Now, what does he do here? Does he double it? As you can see, that red is really
6.
tied on that left-hand bottom cushion. I think he'll have a go at doubling this. No. Double kissed it, I think.
Ken Doherty, 6.
So Mark can still win. 30 points in it. 35 on the table. And Mark Williams could still take frame number 5. It's a cracking shot if he's on a colour. He's definitely at least on the yellow. That cluster of 3 balls, pink, green and black there, that's going to be the main obstacle now for Mark Williams.
3.
And he's missed it, but he's done the next best thing, and in the position he's in, this isn't probably a bad shot to play.
Mark Williams, 3.
And I thought the crowd had been a little bit more respectful there to Mark, because he's just played a nice little snooker there on Ken. And he's missed the balls, and that's 4 penalty points. Could the frame turn on that?
Foul. Mark Williams, 4.
No, there was nothing there for Mark to take on, so he's forced Ken to play the next stroke. It almost backfired on him, almost snookered him. Did Ken, but he's got a chance here. We're certainly going into this final session knowing that this, deep into this final session. Oh, and what an opportunity for Mark Williams. Maybe it wasn't a bad thing again. He didn't pot it because, of course, we've got the green tied up and with the blue and the black. Again, trying to double the yellow. Well, the yellow's been pocketed.
2. Mark Williams, 2.
So Ken back at the table knowing that he needs just a couple more balls to make certain of this third frame and go 1 frame from
3.
the match. Brown will do it. And Mark Williams, I think, is going to get out of his chair and concede.
Ken Doherty, 3.
And concede he does. And that means at the end of frame 4 it's going to be, and at the end of that frame it's 3 frames to 2 to Ken Doherty, who wants to play. Well, cricket's back on JB Sports and better than ever for 2021. We'll be featuring the counties extensively with highlights of T20 Blast and NatWest Trophy games culminating in the Climax at Lords for the final of the NatWest. Also our England action as they take on the best at T20 and one-day matches as well. So plenty of great cricket coming up in 2021 here only on JB Sports. Don't miss it. And a warm welcome back to the International Open, where we're seeing the climax of the first semi-final between Ken Doherty, who leads Mark Williams by 3 frames to 2. Ken only needing the 1 frame. If he gets that, he goes through. Mark Williams needing 2. So 10's finished now, as we're now going to frame number 6, and it's going to be Ken Doherty to break. So let's rejoin it at the start with John once again.
And cue the 6th frame. Ken Doherty to break.
So Ken Doherty needing 1 more frame to be the first finalist of the 2021 NatWest International Open.
One.
Mark's going to get this frame. That will not pass. Might try and put the black safe and make it difficult for Ken, or he might fluke it. Oh, he nearly fluked it as well. Tell you what, that would have been the fluke of the tournament.
One.
So Ken.
One.
Knows that if he takes this frame, he's in the final and a guaranteed £100,000 payday, and he's missed the yellow. And Mark
Doherty
breathes again.
One.
I go have a crack at the blue. Worth a shot in this case, and it's sailed in beautifully. Trick is now just to keep position and not do anything stupid. He must get this frame. Again, that releases a few beds, if you like, into the wild.
7.
And it's not there from the... It was a difficult shot to take on at the small-winning time, and if he had made the pot, he would have been in good, very good position on the two reds over the right-hand corner pocket, right-hand middle pocket. I beg your pardon. So this is a big moment for Ken Doherty now. Takes this frame, he's in the final. And he's got 2 of them.
2.
That's a bonus. I can just see the yellow. And it passed to the yellow well, and he's on that ready to the left middle.
4.
Those 2 reds he potted then. It was almost like a shot that you'd see in any game of pool you see in the pub.
Five.
Ken just taking his time, not worrying about the situation, what the score is. It's a very difficult blue. A deep screw on this blue. And he's got it beautifully. Marvellous.
10.
Screwed up for bulk. I think he's looking to get on the black, but I think he might
11.
go for the brown because the black is too much of a difficult shot, and also you've got a fair chance by taking the brown on by keeping position on the reds. As long as he makes the pot, he's okay. Still in complete
15.
control of this frame, Ken. Break moves to 15. A yellow, 4 reds, a yellow, brown and a blue. Icebreaker at the tournament, 59 from Ken. And certainly played like a true darling of Dublin tonight.
16.
And he's in pole position to be in the final.
21.
And at least £100,000 better off, if not £200,000, when the final takes place in a couple of days' time after the second semi-final. The only good thing from Ken Doherty's point of view, we have an extra day's rest before the final, which is a luxury that Jimmy White or Mark Selby haven't got.
22.
So there are compensations. Should Ken win this frame, of course. Nothing's cast in stone yet, but at the moment, the way he's queuing at the moment, doesn't look as if there's anything that's going to stop him now.
27.
Break moves to 27. Mark Williams sits in his chair and hopes and prays that Ken misses any part of it at the moment. He doesn't look like missing anything at the moment. Kenny's queuing nicely here, and the pink goes in the middle, and he can get through to it, and he'll play it dead weight and play it well.
34.
Nothing to stop him now. It's just a really magnificent potting ability that Ken Doherty's got at the moment. This genial Irishman from Dublin has played very genial tonight. 2-1 down. He was trailing before tonight's second and decisive session. Well, he's going to prove every doubter in the world wrong now if he wins the frame at this visit. Break of 35. Nicely played.
40. 41.
So the break goes to 41. Just wonder if that black will pass into the top pocket. Maybe a title thing here if he can make the black. I think the black goes. No, I'm not sure if it does. No, I'm not certain. I think he might be safer taking the blue on. Thoughts about it, but I wasn't certain that the black passed there. Oh.
Ken Doherty, 41.
Well, it's win up. It's this frame or bust now for Mark Williams. He must win at this visit. But you look where the colours are at the bulk end of the table. It's going to be so difficult for positional reasons, and of course we've got the red on that cushion. It's going to make things so difficult. This has to go in the middle. No ifs, no buts, no maybes. It does go in the middle, but he's not on the pink, not on the red, I should say. His only hope now is the double, or the treble, or even the quadruple. He's got the quadruple.
8.
Difficult pink coming up now. Oh, and he's missed it. And as his chances of this
Mark Williams,
match are gone with it. Oh, cracking shot. That could be the moment that wins Ken Doherty this semi-final.
2.
Well, he might double the green now. We saw a quadruple from Mark Williams. We've seen a double here from Ken Doherty. Fantastic shots.
5.
You can't say the money. You can't say the fans haven't had their money's worth. They've applauded every shot with the duest of respect. And Ken has missed. He might fluke this one as well. Oof. Ken Doherty nearly there.
Ken Doherty, 5.
These are a couple of snookers. One thing about Mark Williams, he'll never give in. Nearly fluked that brown, and now that might just be the clincher now. This might do it now for Ken Doherty. Blue safe on the cushion. Try and double it up into the bolt pocket. Maybe fluke it into the other top pocket. It's going perilously close to that top pocket. Is it going to fluke in? No, just off the cushion.
4.
Well, he needs a snooker, so Mark Williams obviously can't pot it, and that he hasn't. But in doing so, he's left that blue on, and this is going to be the match now. Ken Doherty now just 3 balls away, if he chooses to now, to take the match and go in the final. Been an interesting match one way or the other, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it here at home watching this match here on JB Sports. Ken Doherty will be our first finalist. Oh, he's missed, but Mark will not give up, and it has been a great match.
5.
But Mark isn't going to give up. Has he got that pink safe? Yes, he has. Well,
Foul. Ken Doherty, 6.
just sums up Mark Williams' evening, doesn't it? And another day. No score for you, but it's not been Mark Williams' night tonight. But he won't give in. Even with the gap as big as it is now on your screen, he'll still believe he can still try something here to get back in this frame. He's got spirit as this guy from Wales, but his spirit, I don't think the spirit will be enough. It's been an enjoyable match in more ways than one. Well, Ken can cut this in now and finish this match in style. Frame already in the bag. Place in the final already secured. As long as he doesn't make any mistakes, he's okay, and he's on the black. So
6.
Ken Doherty, ranked number 57 in the world, has now surely, without barring accident, sent off Mark Williams to world number 3 and takes the frame and the match. So what a performance from Ken Doherty, the outsider of 8 going into the televised stage, and has won the 3 frames he needed tonight and goes through to the final of the 2021 NatWest International Open, knocking out Mark Williams by 4 frames to 2, and he will await the winner tomorrow between Jimmy White and Mark Selby. But Ken Doherty through by 4 frames to 2 to the final in a couple of days' time. Yes, absolutely, John, and that was a great performance from Ken Doherty, coming from 2-1 down to win 4-2. An amazing comeback, and the 51-year-old genial Irishman is in the final. But who will join him? Well, to find out, we're going to be showing you the second semi-final, again at the same format. 3 frames in the afternoon with a possible 4 in the evening. Best of 7, of course. Best man to 4 wins. And it's the whirlwind Jimmy White against the jester from Leicester, Mark Selby, and you'll be able to see highlights of both those sessions here only on JB Sports. Our first session coverage starts at 2 o'clock, and then the climax at 9 o'clock as per usual tomorrow evening. But it's the Darwin of Dublin through to the first final of the season, and he knocks out one of the favourites there, Mark Williams, 4-2. Don't forget to hit a like, stay subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit the notifications, and then you know which episode's coming up next and the premieres. Me and John will be back again tomorrow for that second semi-final. Till then, sleep tight. Good night now. Bye-bye.